4, 3, 2, 1.
How did you get the part? Did you just meet with Edgar?
Yeah, I did an audition and I met with Edgar, and I got got my most ridiculous outfit out of my closet, sort of wrote a Bollywood song in my head and went in there.
What prompted you to go in and audition?
Well, it just sounded really exciting. I mean, like, firstly, I love Edgar, I love his work. But then more than that, the chance to play a supervillain, the chance to play like an evil superhero, that's kind of something.
So you knew that going in?
I knew that I had mystical powers. I think, what did I know? I had mystical powers, like bully now but used to be bullied when I was at school, something like that. But then as soon as I got to the audition, I saw the sides, and it was like, whoa, figure out, a fight scene.
At what point did you pick up the comic book and check that out?
I think probably seriously after I got cast. I didn't want to get too excited beforehand, but then as soon as I got cast, I went and I started sort of going through everything and studying it really intensely. And so there are a couple of, many shots in the movie where I do like the exact moves that are in the
Have you had much chance to talk to Bryan and kind of what he thought about the character?
Yeah, we've hung out a lot. I think that, luckily enough, we kind of synced up when we, in terms of our visions, we kind of synced up. And so there wasn't so much sort of changing, but more just adding, sort of making it more Patel, more true to the story. And then there was a bunch of really exciting effects and stuff like that that definitely helped sort of tie them together.
Is it did you feel any sort of pressure? You're the first evil X, and sort of the tone and the entire film sort of shifts with your appearance.
Well, that's something we thought about a lot, and it's really it's an interesting and an important moment in the movie, because you go from being this sort of slacker romantic comedy with a couple of kind of video game touches to a full-on Mortal Kombat scene. And I think that the pacing is really important, and the way that the fight works. And did you get a chance to see the movie?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. So I don't know if you remember, I come in and there are these 3 big hits at the beginning, and it kind of sets up the battle, and then we have this battle. So I think, and it's towing the line between, you want it to sort of be dangerous, you want something to really happen, and to get to a moment where you're like, oh no, what's going on? This guy might just beat up our hero who we love. And then on the flip side, you also don't want it to turn into a horror movie, or because you're in this kind of romantic comedy vibe. Yeah. So I think that we definitely talked about that a lot, exactly how to sort of dovetail the two and bring in this new section of the movie. So that was a lot of pressure. But, when you're hanging in a harness, it's hard to think about any of that. Just get me out of this thing.
What's your experience been like? With this is your first movie. Getting into this. Had you been to Comic-Con or anything like that before?
Never been to Comic-Con. I'd sort of heard of Comic-Con. It's been a real trip. It's been amazing. I think that one of doing the film's been incredible, and that's extremely awesome. But getting to meet and hang out with these people has been fantastic, and I made some really good friends. And I think that was really the spirit of this movie. Has been so, there are no parents in the movie, so we're all kind of the same age. Everybody's mid-20s, and so we were just hanging out and getting to know each other really well. And so that sort of took away a bit of the edge. Sure, it's kind of intimidating, but when you end up just hanging out and having fun with friends, you can't go back.
Yeah.